The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Wow, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
So the Raptors starting 5. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, we've got Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Murphy in at the 3. Ingram against Trent. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Toronto, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
Now here's Trent. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound and the putback.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Hernan-Gomez, no good.
New Orleans foul. Billy Hernan-Gomez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. With the 10-footer. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Ingram. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
I tell you, you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
Van Vliet outside. Nails the wide open jumper.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred Van Vliet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
New Orleans calls timeout for Van Vliet. He fully took over point guard duties.
Yeah, his playing time really increased. Van Vliet becoming one of the league leaders, in fact, in minutes, guys. But more than that, Van Vliet's new role has him more vocal, taking on so much responsibility for his organization.
2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's McCollum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And he sinks the second. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot's good by McCollum.
What a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Left side Barnes. Wide open. And it's Toronto with another.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
McCollum finds Ingram. Back to McCollum. Now Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Murphy. Puts up a 3. Another shot. And that one's long. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Anunoby for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Raptors with a lead. To the middle. Here's Barnes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. For 3, McCollum. Pelicans keep it alive. And that one's good. Williamson.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
To the inside, out of bounds, as Toronto keeps possession. Head coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Trent. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Here's Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hernangomez, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Anunoby. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Hernangomez. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Trent. Wide open look. McCollum pulls it in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Murphy's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. 9-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Now here's Anunoby. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. Oh, got a piece of it. Williamson outside. Pass to Murphy. To the left side wing. Hayes finds McCollum. Oh, no good again that time. Toronto has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Van Vliet. Deflected. And he stays with it. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Murphy. The Raptors also with a sub. Flynn's checked in. Van Vliet's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Now here's McCollum. The D's right on him. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Flynn. And it's the Raptors with the ball, leading by 12. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Jones grabs the board. Van Vliet's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Down low. Out to McCollum. Pass to Ingram from the arc. They get the rebound. Nance. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Back to Flynn. Fires from deep. Here's Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New Orleans making some changes. Graham comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding him back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in, and that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
At the line for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from VanVleet. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest world. Wide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Alvarado. And the Pelicans get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Flynn.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto.
In the lineup.
And the Pelicans shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Alvarado. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the basket by VanVleet. And the Raptors lead by 14.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Well, the Raptors shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. And Burt slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Hayes has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Achua. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
That shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Jones with the ball, now guarded by Achua. Porter against Nance, ran for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. 1:19 left to play in the first. Back to Van Vliet. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Van Vliet's got 10.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Timeout called. The Pelicans, they come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
minute 6 left in the first. Jones. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Flynn's shot is off. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hayes has got 8 points. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Porter. With the floater. And he lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint. That's nice.
There's the triple. Toronto the rebound. And the basket by Birch.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And Nance gets it to go on the assist from Jones. 6 points for him.
Well, we know that Larry Nance is a vertical spacer. This guy can score it on the interior. Good touch right there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up by 16. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. And it's Flynn in at the point. Now here's Hayes. Here's Williamson. Blocked!
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 18. Here's Hernan Gomez. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
And the shot goes down.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Pass to Trent. Here's Flynn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17. So that's not even close. Now, we know the health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
And he's good on the second. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Williamson. Young with the defensive effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Flynn. McCollum defends. Here's Trent. He can't get that one to fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Birch. Hits the jump hook. Birch has got 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we call this high IQ and good instincts for the game, and these things Willie relies on to succeed at this level.
And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch, and Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Young.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Knocks it down from distance.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Williamson, and the bucket is good. Give him 8.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Flynn. It's deflected.
Oh, that's a big-time contest. Really not a high flyer, but knows how to position himself.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Murphy's shot is off.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. From deep. Pelicans keep it alive. Hernan Gomez. The shot no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Soft touch off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the young Spaniard, Willie, a good finisher around the rim.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ingram against Trent, and that one's good. Ingram's got 6.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Outside Anunoby. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Flynn. McCollum defends. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Flynn. Now here's VanVleet. He had 28 points in the win against Cleveland.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be. And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
He hits the second from the line. And VanVleet, a very solid defender in his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And again, New Orleans, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Barnes. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Here's Ingram. That one a little long. It's been all Raptors. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Kept alive.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the Pelicans call time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans Youth Dance Team.
Alvarado's checked in for Murphy.
One more time, a huge cheer for your
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Alvarado. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Trent finds Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And it's Alvarado missing. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Jones with the block. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. Ingram on the wing. Fires for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. McCollum's got his second basket on the night.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Outside Barnes. Now Boucher. Now Trent. Give him 8. Fires from 14. Goes back up. Pass to Siakam. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. To the middle. Williamson, right side. Shot from the top of the key. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Williamson. Ingram's got 8.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Trent outside. Boucher passes to Trent. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson, no good. Van Vliet outside. No good on the triple.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Van Vliet, and he converts the layup. He's got 13.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Williamson with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Achua, and stolen by Williamson. In transition. Here's Ingram. Williamson, the second chance points on the tip in. Williamson's got 12.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Trent. McCollum pulls it in. Well, New Orleans shooting 46%. Pretty good mark here in the second quarter. Lets it go. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Here's Porter. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist of the night. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's Ingram. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Outside Porter. Oh, a denial. McCollum against Van Vliet. Back to McCollum. Launches it. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Trent. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
McCollum with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Porter. Here's Trent. McCollum defends. 4 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McCollum on the wing. 4-3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Toronto came out looking very confident. They got on one incredibly dazzling streak, and at one point had an 18-point lead. They came out swinging in the first and ended the quarter ahead by 16 points. In the second quarter, though, they found themselves downwind, struggling to maintain momentum, but still finishing the half up by 9. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild animals. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep up.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And we've got third. Third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Raptors with a lead. We've got Herb Jones. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Murphy in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pure from 3-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Williamson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Williamson's got 16 points.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
McCollum's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 11. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Murphy's shot is off.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Anunoby. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Ingram against Trent. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Trent outside. There's the 3. And the Raptors get it back.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
This fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Murphy. McCollum outside. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Trent outside. And Anunoby for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Trent against Ingram. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Back to Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pelicans.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Outside Graham. Over Van Vliet. Graham misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Nance. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game. Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Barnes against Graham. The baseline J is on the way. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in the game. Over Barnes. And another basket for New Orleans.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And the Raptors call time here. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Double team on Van Vliet. Anunoby for three. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby.
Raptors substitution. Otto Porter.
New Orleans in the lead. Now here's Graham. That one no good. Birch with some nice D.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Outside Barnes. Rebounded by New Orleans. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist by Ingram. Ingram's got 8 assists here tonight. The Raptors shooting at 45% of the game so far. The three from Barnes. Here's Birch. The Pelicans pull it in. Outside Graham. Hayes inside. Young's there. Hayes, shot's good. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Barnes. And here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Van Vliet's got 15 points.
Well, for a point guard like Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Nance. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram on the wing. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's the break. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Birch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Ingram outside. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Outside for Porter. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Here comes Toronto on the push. The open shot by Van Vliet. Here's Young. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Well, New Orleans shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the 3rd. Graham for 3. Connects from downtown. Graham's got 5 points now this quarter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Here's Porter. He has 7. The 3 from Barnes. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Back to Graham. Shoots over Barnes. And it's New Orleans with another. Now Van Vliet. He's got 15. Uncovered. Alvarado with a rebound.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Nance. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Outside quarter. Timeout called, the Raptors.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
New Orleans making some changes. Zion Williamson is checked in for Hayes, and it's Jones in for Grant. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Achua. Lays it up and banks it in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Nance. Uses the glass on the layup. Nance has got 12 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Trent. Here's Achua. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. Knocks it loose. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. 17 points in the game.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Shot is good by Nance.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Toronto trailing. Trent outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. Boucher uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is all about effort on the glass, and they haven't had it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they pick up 2. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Rebounded by New Orleans. Nance has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Down low, Ingram finds Williamson. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper. Ingram's got 33 points.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the New Orleans Pelicans. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. OG Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Achua in at the center position.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding. They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
To the inside. And Boucher, the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score, even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
Toronto shooting an average of 43% from the floor. No one near him. Van Vliet misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet up top. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Ingram. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ingram's got 35 in the game. The Raptors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Trent. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Anunoby. A good look from Siakam. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Here's McCollum. And another one falls for New Orleans.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Checked in for Toronto. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And here's Trent. Shot on the wing. McCollum pulls it in.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Hayes. It's hauled. by the Raptors. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Barnes against McCollum. 2 points. That one goes.
They're really working the paint now.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Count the basket. McCollum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Here's Murphy. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Over on Anunoby. And another basket for New Orleans.
Mid-range game, right? An offensive dimension that could be added if Willie becomes consistent.
Trent outside. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's foul number 2 for him. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. We can't afford it.
That might be true.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
That free throw good from Ingram. The Raptors shooting 27% here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Shot's good by McCollum.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Toronto shooting just 42% so far in the game. To the paint. Ingram against Trent. Shoots from 12. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Ingram's got 43 points. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. They get it again. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. McCollum outside. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Left side Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Van Vliet up top. McCollum defends. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Anunoby. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Oh, he tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Siakam. Barnes in the post, covered by Ingram. The shot's good. Barnes has got 26.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's McCollum. Here's Hernan Gomez. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Ingram. Hayes inside, working on Barnes. And the three-pointer goes.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now the Pelicans in transition. He goes up, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Trent outside, pulls up on the wing. The shot no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans with another.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Trent outside. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barnes finds Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
For 3.
Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Oh, deflected. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Wilson's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Banton, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Now off the inbound. Driving inside. And Siakam with the slam.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Here's Ingram. And he drops it in from the low post. Ingram's got 49 in the game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
2
Here's
minutes
Banton.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wilson. Rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Daniels. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. From 12 feet. Banton can't get it to go. New Orleans has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Hayes. Banton pulls it in. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Brandon Ingram.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Porter. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Porter. And And he gets the bucket.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot is good by Nance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Daniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball, and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.